So really why Clever Digital Marketing is so freaking passionate about running high-level advertisements for home service-based businesses was I used to work as an HVAC salesperson and even technician where I would sell furnaces, air conditioners, tankless units, boilers to both commercial and residential properties. And it was all great. My closing rate was awesome. The team that I was with was very uplifting and it was a very established business. The only problem was this. We were partnered with the two biggest Lowe's location in our area. So you can imagine the amount of business that were fed. Like we would get leads, about 8 to 9 leads spread out through all the salespeople. There was about 6 of us just from Lowe's every single day. So by the end of the month, we were collecting about anywhere from 200 to 300 free leads that we would pay them about 5 to 8% commissions from the revenue of our jobs. But needless to say, if Lowe's incurred a slow season, or maybe they had the ability to take us out, it didn't happen, but what if they wanted to bring in a new service provider, a new HVAC service provider to come in and kind of facilitate all the new work and whatnot? We would literally be put to the dust. We would have an excessive inventory of air conditioners and furnaces, and they wouldn't be worked on, they wouldn't be installed. So we would have a lot of sunk cost, opportunity cost, and money wasted because we no longer are getting leads from Lowe's. So one of the scariest things a business owner could do is rely on 1 to 2 sources of leads, especially if they're external. And what I mean by external is you're not leveraging your business and brand, you're leveraging third parties to drive you leads where then you could work them. And the worst part is these leads are talking to you with no core relationship. They don't really know who you are. Regardless if you do flyers, referral partners, or even using third parties like Homestars or House or whatever it's called anymore. These people truly just are looking for the best quote. Now, when you start to leverage your brand, you start to bring in people who are passionate about what you're able to do. If you're able to really translate the thought process of a customer as to why they should do business with you, you have officially won them over. So some of the things that you could do is, again, you leverage your brand and you could use multiple different sources. Clever Digital Marketing focuses on Facebook, Google, and their respective networks, but you could use any network. It's just the amount of leverage and capabilities that it could handle. So if you're using TikTok, sure, no experience with it, but at least you are leveraging your brand. I know some of the bigger brands and companies like Enercare, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. They started using TikTok, but they originally started on Facebook and Google because they're able to leverage their brand and target high intent customers. So what you should be doing to driving high qualified business owners who are looking for your service and then eventually being in love with what you guys have to offer through market dominated offers, creative work, etc., they want to do business with you. And by the time your sales guy actually calls them, they have seen anywhere from 5 to 12 to 15 different advertisements. They've seen emails, they've gotten a few texts, they may have got a qualifying call if you have that within your company, and they trust you. They've seen the case studies, they've seen the testimonials, they've seen the before and afters, they've seen the highly persuasive ad copy and creative work that makes you look as the authoritative figure in the space. The concept of using flyers and third parties to drive business makes me feel at edge, makes me feel uneasy, right? I have a few businesses myself and I can never imagine that I would have 1 to 2 people that are providing me 90% of new business. It's quite ridiculous. So in order to become self-sufficient, use and leverage your brand. Use a multi-channel approach online, Facebook, Google, other networks, TikTok, whatever the case is, and use ways where you could build authority by showing before and after of your jobs, case studies of happy customers, written testimonials where people could read over the job experience and the work experience of, renovating your home, changing the windows and doors, whatever the case may be. These are the things that are going to be the moving needle within your business. These are going to be the things where your salespeople can actually call them and you know exactly what they need, where they're from, and there's a lot more clarity within that initial conversation, okay? So if you are looking to really build out a system that is capitalizing on your brand and that always grows, it's linear, right? Because the more you pour into it, the bigger the output is, then go ahead and click below. You could schedule a call with myself or one of my team members, and we'll break it down for you a little bit more in depth and break down a 6-month game plan. Everyone is at a different state in their online marketing world, right? We have a few clients who come to us and they have the landing pages, they have the emails, they have the automations, but their offer just sucks, and maybe we need to tweak the way the experience has to be post-lead, right? So everyone's experience is different and everyone needs to be served different. So when you schedule a call, it's gonna be on Zoom, it's interactive, and we'll host it where we kind of understand your business even better than you. We're gonna ask you what your average lifetime value is, 1 year and 5 year, how much you're paying for new customers. So hopefully you know those numbers by the time we get on the call. It would help, but if not, we'll figure it out for you. But that being said, go ahead and book your call, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you.